It's Joe, and this is my next project.
Well, here it is, Wednesday night, and I haven't made much progress. I did kind of cut the hood and position that a little bit, but I've run into a little problem here. And one of them is this side is taller than this side, and that is all due to me cutting this rubber bumper. And let me tell you the whole story here. I had to go get another rubber bumper. This one's off of a 2003 Volkswagen Passat. And I told you how much I like this rear bumper. I really did. That is my absolute favorite. I'm laying under a lot of cars at the U-Pullet yard and feeling around on them and looking at them. Here's another one. I bought this one even before I got the Volkswagen Passat. This is a Chevrolet Cobalt. And I really liked it. It was tall in here. Nice. Had a little curve on the side. But I can't get past this line. I bought it anyway because I think I like the color. But anyway, I'm not going to use that. These Volkswagen Passats, that seems to be the one that I liked out of all of them. There were some Dodge 300s that were nice, and they even had a license plate hole that looked like a little back window in them. I liked those two, but they just didn't have this look. If you look at the coupes, the Ford coupes anyway, the 32s, the back of this is more straight up and down, and then it humps over. Straight and then curve. 33s lean just a little bit. Anyway, here's why I fell in love. Here's why I really like this particular bumper. I liked it because there's no other bumper that has this much of this curve, this corner curve. I like the way it comes up and over. And I like this long side that comes up and over. And here's where I got off track. Secondary to the curve and the top, I started liking this piece of molding. And as I've said before in the videos, I would like to have this molding around here. It has a little piece of chrome on it. It just adds something to the car. That you just lucked into that. How do you end up with a nice, cool piece of molding and the top is the right height? And I just thought that was it. That was really gonna make the back of this. But here's what happened. I grew this style, this design, which I should have grown it from this. I should have started with this that I liked and built my roof over that and then fit it to the car like a hat. Then fit it to the car, but I didn't do that. I got off track with this band here. And so I leveled it with the car, and you've seen the other videos. I talk about this. I talk about liking this being parallel, and I talk about this being parallel. And by the time we got up here, let me take this. By the time we got up here, I had to cut this all off to get my secondary which was this band, this parallel, and that parallel. What I should have liked first was this. This is what makes the top work. That's what makes the corner work. I can take the flare off of it. I can deal with this being crooked. Now, I'm gonna have to deal with this, which the side of the car is probably gonna come like this. And I will deal with that on my do-over roof. here, or roof or top. When I bend this thing in, as we've shown before, we bend the side in and this gets taller. And this one did not get taller because I just chopped it to pieces. There's nothing to go there. I whacked out all the part I bought it for. Yeah, I just really whacked it. And look at all that good stuff up there that I got rid of. This nice curve. So this is absolutely the one I want to use. And it's going to work out well. I've got to redo this on the car. Also, when I do this, see, I even whacked it off here because I had this all parallel and this piece was sticking up, and I couldn't figure any way to do that. I just did it wrong, you know. I'm not a spring chicken. You would think I would have made a mistake sooner than this, but hey, you know, everybody's got to have their first mistake sometime. And I didn't cut this off as much. That's why it's higher. So hopefully I can do a better job, but I can't do it and make it on this week's video. Sorry about that. But when Saturday rolls around, I'm gonna be out here and we're gonna chop this one up. I'm not worried about this. I've got a different idea for this band, and we can end up making a really nice top. So, tune in next week. Thanks for tuning in this week. See you Saturday morning.